is trying to find a way to reach out to parents without using their personal cell phone numbers. They just don't want that information out. And I understand that. We don't have a lot of options around that. Google Voice is not something that we can use internally within our organization. And using it on a personal account, you're subject to the terms of use with Google on your own, with your own personal account, and that works very different from anything we would do in district. So one way that you could use WebEx actually would be to make it an audio only sort of conference call. So I want to show you how you can do that, some caveats that you'll want to know about. It's really straightforward, but I just want to make sure that you think through it and know that this is an option for being able to have a phone call with a parent at any given point in time. So first, what does that look like? So I'm going to start out here in Google Calendar. I'm going to schedule a new meeting. I'm just going to call it demo. It doesn't really matter what we call it for today, but I'm going to add conferencing. Just like we were doing a normal WebEx meeting, I want to add this as a WebEx meeting. Now, one thing that we want to note while I'm right here at this point, I selected a regular WebEx meeting. That means it's going to be a unique access code for each one of those meetings that you schedule. If you select personal room as the WebEx meeting type, the access code will be the same for every one of those. Your personal meeting room does not change. The address doesn't change, the access code doesn't change. That could be a great thing because then you can just send the same information out every single time that you're going to want to do a phone call. But it can also be a bad thing because that means anyone can always call in. So if you're in the middle of another meeting and someone tries to call you, they're going to end up joining that session. So just something to think about. Whatever is easiest for you, whatever works for you, you may just have to play with it a little bit and figure out how that goes. So I've created an event here. I'm just going to click save. And if I open this demo meeting now, you can see I've got the join WebEx meeting, which I could click on if I want to join the WebEx call. But I can just copy this information right here, the phone number and the access code. I can copy that information. I'm just going to hit copy. And I'm going to come over and I'm going to create an email. If I just want to call someone and let them know, I can do that as well. But I can copy and paste this information into an email. This gives the phone number and the access code that someone would have to put in order to join a phone call with me. Again, doesn't have to be scheduled per se. You can do this on the fly. If you do it as a personal room, you can call in any time. You don't have to put anything on a calendar in order to do that. But this is one way that you can kind of work around not having to give parents your personal phone number, as long as you can give them this information somehow so that they can call in. When they call the 415 number in this case, it'll say, thank you for calling into WebEx. Please enter your meeting ID number or access code now. They would need to enter this 9-digit number and then they'll be joined into the phone call. On your side, you would do the same thing, and you can either do it by phone. There's no need to use a computer at all through this entire process if you do it this way and you're only wanting audio. But you can also join by computer. If you want to use the computer for the audio, use it as your phone per se. You can certainly do that too. You just join the WebEx meeting. They'll join by audio. You'll join by computer. And you'll be in a voice call per se. So that's how you could use WebEx to make phone calls. It's a little quirky because it's not like you're just giving them a simple phone number. They have to have that access code in order to get in. But it's a way around using something besides *67 or something like that. I hope this helps. Don't forget to like or comment to this episode. Give me any feedback that you've got. Subscribe so you see any future episodes that I come out with, and thanks again for watching.